Compound Gist with Sandra.
It rained heavily the previous night. In the morning, the whole estate floor was still flooded with water, and it was a Monday morning. Shadow, the cat, did not return home to Abu and Mina. Shadow was trapped between the flowers in Sandra's courtyard. Sandra had always complained to Abu about leaving Shadow to play in her courtyard. "I don't like cats," Sandra warned. Mina wakes up. She opens the window's blind and notices that it was still raining outside. "Abu, Shadow did not come home last night," Mina said, concerned. "Are you sure Shadow did not go with the flood last night?" Abu asked, inquisitively. "Shadow is too smart to be carried by floodwaters," Mina replied, confidently.
Abu sights Sandra on her balcony with a glass of wine.
"Who drinks a big glass of wine on a cold, raining morning?" Abu asked, gossiping. "I had a dream last night that Shadow, our cat, might have taken refuge in Sandra's courtyard," Mina said, dreamy. Soon it stopped raining, and the school bus pulled outside Abu's apartment. Mia and Kiko took their school bags and snack boxes and waved to Mina as they climbed into the bus. Abu called out, "Shadow, Shadow!" Sandra sits on her balcony with a cup of ice cream as she watches Abu calling out for Shadow. Sandra faked a smile as Abu walks across her apartment. "Who eats ice cream on a cold morning on a balcony?" Mina asked, curious. The school bus pulls outside Abu's apartment. Kiko and Mia alighted. Abu goes to welcome them. Sandra called out, announcing, "Abu, Shadow, your cat is in my courtyard. You heard me calling out for Shadow all day. You even saw me and kept mute. You were even watching me from your balcony," Abu said, frustrated. Sandra gave a frown and shrugged her shoulders like, "Who cares? You never asked me if I did see your cat. You were disturbing my neighborhood," Sandra said, sarcastically. Sandra replied sarcastically and sat down with her leg crossed. She picks up her glass of wine and tossed to the air. "What kind of neighbor are you?" Mina demanded, her voice filled with anger. "A very caring one at that matter," Sandra replied, sounding smug. Abu goes to Sandra's courtyard. He sees Shadow trapped between the flowers. Abu picks Shadow in his arms and went home murmuring as he makes his way across Sandra's apartment. Sandra paces about in triumph on her balcony. She raises her glass of wine to the air in victory.